I just binged Andor Season 2, episodes 1 through 6, and I am reeling. It's like the galaxy far, far away rediscovered its soul. This season is a miracle of storytelling with morally complex characters and sacrifices that had me on the edge of my seat. Let's break down the key events of episodes 1 to 6. Season 2 picks up a year after Cassian commits to the rebellion, with each 3-episode arc jumping a year closer to Rogue One. Episodes 1 to 3 set in 4 B-By show Cassian stealing a TIE Avenger and crash landing on a jungle moon, where he sees a rebel cell turn on itself. Meanwhile, on Mina Row, his friends Bix, Brasso, and Vilman face Imperial audits, targeting undocumented workers. Bix survives an assault by an officer and fights back, but Brasso is killed by stormtroopers. Cassian saves Bix and Vilman, but he's left burning with rage. Episodes 4 to 6, they're set in 3 B-By. Shift to Coruscant, where Cassian and Bix hide in a safe house, their bond growing deeper. Cassian is sent to Ghorman to assess a rebel cell, clashing with Luthen over whether to protect or sacrifice them. On Ghorman, Syril works for Dedra and the ISB, unaware of the Empire's plan to exploit the planet for the Death Star. On Dakar, Vilman and Saw Gerrera steal Redonium, showing the rebellion's fractures. Episode 6, What a Festive Evening, ramps up the tension. Vel and Cinta lead a heist on Ghorman, but Cinta dies in the chaos. On Coruscant, Mon Mothma faces Krennic at a party, while Bix gets her revenge on her torturer, Dr. Gorst. With Cassian's help, it's a reminder of the rebellion's cost. So, what's your favorite moment so far? Please do drop in the comments. Now let's talk about the characters, starting with Cassian Andor, played with such depth by Diego Luna. In episodes 1 to 3, he's a daring revolutionary, risking it all for the TIE Avenger. By episode 6, he's more cautious, torn between cause and his loved ones. His clash with Luthen over Ghorman shows this. He's not just a soldier anymore. He's becoming the isolated operative we'll see in Rogue One. Helping Bix take down Gorst shows his loyalty, but Luthen warns it might be his weakness. It's a tension I can't stop thinking about. Next up, Mon Mothma, brought to life by Genevieve O'Reilly in a way that feels so real. In episodes 1 to 3, her daughter's wedding to fund the rebellion takes a personal toll. By episode 6, her Senate speech on Coruscant, where she can barely swear allegiance to the Empire, shows her growing defiance. Facing Krennic at the party, debating genocide is pure tension. She's hiding her rebellion in plain sight, and I'm here for it. Syril and Dedra bring complexity to the Imperial side. Syril on Ghorman loves his spycraft, but doesn't see he's just a pawn in Dedra's plan. His excitement during the heist, contrasted with his ignorance of the Empire's darker intentions, makes him both ambitious and clueless. Dedra's ruthlessness shines through in her control over Syril, but her unease with Krennic's plans hints at a moral conflict I did not expect. Next, we have Vel and Cinta. Their arc in episode 4 to 6 starts with hope as they reunite, but Cinta's death during the Ghorman heist is heartbreaking. Vel's line, "This is on you now, this is like skin," captures the cost of rebellion. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I feel that this completely fits Andor's theme of loss, that no one is actually safe. Finally, Bix Kalleen, played with intensity by Adria Ahona. She has a powerful arc. After surviving torture in season 1, she faces more trauma in episode 3 but fights back, reclaiming her agency. By episode 6, her confrontation with Gorst is so satisfying. Her line, "This will only feel like forever," gave me chills. Her bond with Cassian adds a tender layer, but Luthen's schemes might tear them apart. Now, Andor Season 2 has so much to say, starting with oppression. The Empire's audit on Mina Row, labeling workers undocumented, feels like a mirror to real-world issues. Think immigration crackdowns or labor exploitation. On Ghorman, the Empire's resource exploitation for the Death Star echoes historical genocides where entire populations are sacrificed for progress. It's a stark look at the Empire's banality of evil, and Andor shows how these systems dehumanize everyone. Sacrifice is woven through every arc. Luthen's willingness to let Ghorman burn for the greater good clashes with Cassian's instinct to protect people, asking how far is too far to fight the Empire. Saw Gerrera sums it up when he tells Wilman, revolution isn't for sane people. His reference to Redonium fumes as his sister, a nod to Stila Gerrera from the Clone Wars, shows how loss drives rebellion but also breaks people. Then there's the symbolism of cyclical violence. The 25,000-year-old Rakatan statue at Leda's wedding isn't just a cool detail. It's a relic of the galaxy's ancient oppressors, the Rakata, who enslaved species long ago. It's a subtle message. Oppression isn't new, and the galaxy keeps repeating its mistakes. I personally love how Andor deepens its world building with details like this. What did you think of the statue moment? Let me know in the comments. Cinta's death and failed Ghorman heist give the Empire an excuse for a crackdown, setting up the Ghorman Massacre, a key event that pushes Mon Mothma to openly defy the Empire. As you'll see in Star Wars Rebels, the Empire's exploitation of Ghorman for the Death Star hints at a potential planetary collapse. And Krennic's chilling presence at the party foreshadows his role in that atrocity. For the rebellion, the fractured cells, Saw's distrust on D'Qar and Ghorman Front's failure show the urgent need for unity, a challenge that will shape the alliance's formation. On a character level, Bix's revenge on Gorst feels like a win, but will she and Cassian stay united, or will Luthen drive them apart? Cassian's protective instincts might be setting him up to become the lone operative we see in Rogue One. What do you think happens to Bix and Cassian next? Share your predictions below. Now, I've noticed mixed reactions to these episodes. I love the mature writing and political depth. Andor nails the galactic politics I think George Lucas always wanted to explore. The focus on romance like Cassian and Bix, Well and Cinta, and even Syril and Dedra adds a fresh layer to Star Wars. Though I felt Cassian got a bit sidelined in episode 6, with so much focus on Bix and Ghorman, the pacing can drag at times and the tone feels inconsistent. I mean, honestly, I wanted to rip this apart. I was expecting something like, what usually Disney does, give you a pile of rubbish. But this time it's different. This continuation from season 1, they did Andor good. Oh yeah. Now, these episodes leave us with so much to think about. What's next for Well after Cinta's death? Will she confront Luthen or channel her grief into the fight? How will the Ghorman Massacre unfold? And will Cassian return to help? Could Maya Pei be the unifier the rebellion needs? And will Bix and Cassian's romance survive Luthen's schemes? Or is this why Bix isn't in Rogue One? I'd love to hear your theories. Drop them below. So in my opinion, Andor Season 2, Episodes 1 to 6 are a win. They have somehow balanced intense drama with political intrigue. And the show delivers some good emotional depth and tension. Sure, the pacing can drag, but the show's mature themes and complex characters make it some of the best Star Wars ever. I'm giving this arc a 10 out of 10. It's a game changer for the franchise. But my next video is on why Star Wars belongs on the big screen. So stay tuned for that too. Anyways, this was a review made by the Morbidly Obese Duck, and I'm just going to waddle away now. Quack.